My name is Alex, and this story unfolds my own misjudgments, entwined with the life of a fascinating woman and her enigmatic family I encountered in the Philippines. On a humid afternoon in Manila, during a conference for emerging technologies, I received an intriguing Facebook message. It was from Mia, a lively local entrepreneur, inviting me to the launch party of her innovative cafe in the bustling district of Makati. Despite the day's exhaustion, the allure of experiencing Manila's local entrepreneur scene was too tempting. Entering Mia's cafe, I was captivated by the fusion of modern and traditional Filipino decor, and more so by Mia herself. Her vibrant energy, vision for her business, and warm hospitality made her stand out. What I thought would be a brief attendance at a launch party turned into a whole evening of engaging conversations and the beginning of an unforeseen journey. After the enchanting evening at Mia's cafe, my curiosity about the Philippines was piqued. I was eager to discover more of what this vibrant country had to offer. So I packed my bags and set out on a journey to explore its natural wonders. As I traveled, I was greeted by the breathtaking view of the pristine beaches, their azure waters shimmering under the tropical sun. Then there were the majestic chocolate hills, a geological marvel that left me in awe. And not to forget, the stunning waterfalls hidden in its lush forests, their thundering sounds resonating with the heartbeat of nature. But amidst all this, what truly touched my heart was the warmth and hospitality of the Filipino people. Their smiles were as radiant as the sun, their kindness as soothing as the cool ocean breeze. The Philippines, it seems, is not just about beautiful landscapes, but also about beautiful hearts. And that, my friends, is a beauty that will stay with me forever. As someone who valued fleeting travel encounters for their simplicity, I found myself increasingly drawn to Mia and her world. My trips to Manila, initially for business, began to revolve around visits to her cafe. Each time, the place felt more like coming home, and it was Mia's presence that I anticipated the most. She seemed to see beyond my traveler's facade, recognizing a depth we both couldn't deny. One night, under the soft glow of the cafe's lanterns, I opened up about my life back in the States, setting boundaries I hoped would define our growing bond. Yet our connection seemed destined for complexities I hadn't anticipated. It wasn't long before Maya and I found ourselves in a tangled embrace, surrendering to a passion I hadn't planned on. My heart was conflicted, but in those moments, logic faded away. Months after my regular visits had become a part of my life, returning to Manila brought an air of change. Mia was waiting for me, not at her cafe, but at Ninoy Aquino International Airport. The drive to my usual hotel was quiet, charged with an anticipation that culminated in us crossing a boundary we had danced around for too long. Yet, the joy was short-lived, overshadowed by my own guilt and the realization of our situation's complexity. A year had passed, and the consequences of our actions were undeniable. Mia was pregnant, and I had ended my relationship back home to start anew in the Philippines. I moved into a condo in Taguig, welcoming Mia's family with open arms. Life in the Philippines took a significant turn when Mia's Aunt Lorna moved into our home. Her arrival was initially a blessing, offering extra hands to help with our newborn and adding warmth to our home. However, Lorna, in her 40s, had a different energy about her, a mix of Mia's vibrant spirit with something more enigmatic, which I couldn't quite place at first. Lorna's behavior shifted subtly when Mia wasn't around. What began as lingering looks and accidental touches soon evolved into unmistakable advances. She found excuses to be near me, her conversations tinged with double meanings. One evening, with Mia away, Lorna's intentions became overt, leaving me in a state of shock and denial. After rebuffing Lorna, the dynamics within our home irreversibly changed. A palpable tension simmered just below the surface, altering the once harmonious atmosphere. Despite Lorna's perfect act as the innocent aunt in Mia's presence, I felt isolated, questioning whether Mia would believe my side of the story. The situation reached a tipping point when I decided to confide in Mia about Lorna. Mia's disbelief and dismissal of my concerns drove a wedge between us, casting a shadow of doubt and mistrust over our relationship. As Mia's absences became more frequent, I was left to navigate the awkwardness with Lorna alone. It dawned on me that the complications we faced were part of a larger web of deceit. The thought that Mia and Lorna could be orchestrating a plot against me was chilling. Feeling trapped, I knew I had to take action, despite the uncertainty of the consequences. The once peaceful home had become a battleground of deception. Returning to the United States, I was engulfed in challenges far beyond simple readjustment. Without my professional standing or a personal support network, my life began to spiral. Efforts to reconnect with family and friends were met with rejection, compounding my sense of isolation. The job market proved unforgiving, with my once valued skills now seeming obsolete. Caught in a cycle of temporary jobs, the dream of providing a stable life for my child felt increasingly out of reach. The contrast to my previous life in Manila only deepened my despair. Financial pressures mounted, turning our modest living situation into a constant reminder of failure. My child, innocent and unaware, remained my only source of hope amidst the ruin of my past decisions. The struggle for survival became an everyday reality. Amid these hardships, legal battles loomed as Mia initiated proceedings over our decisions in the Philippines. The threat of international custody disputes added a new layer of dread to an already overwhelming situation, signaling a battle far from over. Standing at a crossroads, my past actions had scorched the path behind me, leaving a future filled with uncertainty. The narrative of my descent, a stark departure from my once idyllic life, serves as a prelude to a story yet unfolding, marked by adversity and a glimmer of hope for redemption.